Transformers, more than meets the eye. Autobots wage their battle to destroy the evil forces of the...
Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us, and for this new figure unboxing and review, we're going to be looking at the War for Cybertron Golden Disc Collection. This is part 1. We're going to be looking at Autobot Puffer and only him. Road Ranger will be in part 2. Just in case you don't want to see both, you might just want to see one at a time, and of course it'll make it easier for referencing afterwards. So as you can see, we do have 2 bots in this package. One is Road Ranger, one is Puffer. Now what I really like about these is these are 2 rather obscure characters that have been given, you know, new official releases. So for those of you who are unaware who they are, this is Autobot Puffer, and again this is Autobot Road Ranger, but I'm going to be talking about them in much more detail in their corresponding videos. So we're going to have a look at them first and foremost. We're also going to have a look at the original owner of the particular mold, which they've used a few times. And what we're going to do, of course, is have a look how these new figures display in either modes. Before we do that, let's have a look at the packaging. So lovely box, to be honest, really nice box, way better than the Generation Selects. Really bland, nothing really going on with them at all. So this is obviously the golden disc that's spanning across here until you get to the back. The back we've just seen has got pictures of the actual bots inside in both modes, looking fantastic. This we understand obviously is a redeco of Pipes, and this is of course a redeco of Huffer. Right, again, it does look really nice. Let's open the box up then and continue. So here's what's inside the box then. We've got the 2 figures, we've got the 2 accessories for Puffer, who we're going to continue with, and we've also got the instructions. The instructions are double, of course, because it's a twin pack. Just a quick thing to point out that there's no plastic tie wraps, same as no plastic windows in the box, and that's of course Hasbro's attempt at helping with the environment. The figures were actually held in with these. I'm just going to slide this slowly out of the way. Let's get Puffer out, as I say, and have a good look at him. And I'm going to bring this, I'll rest him there for a second while I just take his guns out of the card. These just slide out nice and easy. Let's have a look at the actual figure itself then. So yes, it's a redeco of the Pipes mold, which again I'm excited to see this guy because I've not seen a Pipes in hand. He does have a slightly different head though to the Pipes, and that is funnily enough because they've done a homage to Generation 1 Pipes' head, and that's exactly why it's looking like that with the red visor. We'll do a quick look at articulation, but all these new figures are pretty much the same. Shoulders all the way around, up and down, bicep joints. There's no wrist swivel because that's just obviously for transformation purposes. There is a waist one, there are hips, knees, and you've got your ankle tilt and all the bit at the back. It looks really good. Before we go on to the opposite mode, the alternate mode rather, let's have a quick look. And I'm not going to go into too much detail, but for those of you unaware who he actually is, that is an original G1 Puffer. So friends of this channel will have known already that I've done a video on this particular figure. And long story short, again, without going into too much detail, if you want to watch the separate video, you can. In Generation 1, we obviously had Pipes. This was the official release. And we, of course, had Huffer. And you can see there, this is the original Huffer mold. This is the original Pipes mold. Now, in Mexico, when they were making the Transformers for Hasbro, what they did, unbelievably, was they literally, as you can see, just painted a Huffer mold with Pipes colours. And that is where he originated from. And it's really cool that he's got, I suppose, a mainstream sort of character now, and even they've got a bit of a spiel about him. This has come from TF Wiki, and it's again talking about the gift set, and it's saying after the quantum surge caused a time vortex, Autobots, Pipes and Huffer were fused into Puffer. That's really nice. I just like that. It's great. Okay, let's have a look at him now then in his alternate mode, and we'll come right back. Here he is in his alternate mode then, and just for those of you who want to see the transformation process, it will be up in a separate video very shortly. So we've got the lovely silver bumper there, and of course the silver stacks at the side, wheels of course all rotating lovely. It just looks really good, to be honest. I am quite a fan. At first when I saw pictures of it, didn't like the fact that the fists are there, but it's not superly noticeable, you know, unless you're really looking for it at the back. If you've got it in that particular mode there, coming or looking forward, you can't even notice it. to be honest. So we've also got all these ports at the back, which of course we can now attach the guns as well. And these just slot in, so you could put them there if you wanted to, or if you wanted to as well, you could pop them on the side and have them maybe in attack mode or something like that. Either way, it looks quite good, to be fair. I love the fact that you've obviously got the option to, but that's the big thing, the most important thing. You've got the option. You've also got the sides, I've just noticed there, of the truck as well. There's so many places where you can put these and the blast effects and everything. They seem to have thought of a lot of things with this particular toy line, to be honest. So this is the original Pipes. It's not the original Puffer. I'm not going to be transforming him for obvious reasons. And again, it's a good little homage to it. I do like it. I think it's, yeah, it's great. I'm really impressed with this guy, to be honest. So we're going to come back for the final time with us in his robot mode, and we'll be using the accessories and doing some more comparisons. Back for the final time then, and as you can see, we've got him back in his robot mode, and again, really like it. Transformation process is nice and smooth. Again, it's in a separate video. I love the fact that you can attach these weapons pretty much anywhere. They don't just have to go in his hands. Pretty much when he was in truck, I mean, look at all these here. So if you want to attach any fossil effects, blast effects, just the normal guns, there's so many places that they can go. Extra part of articulation, I don't think I mentioned in the first part, is that if you see here, you can literally twist this out just above the elbow as well. So you can really get some good poses in with this particular guy. I think they've really stepped up everything with this War for Cybertron Generations line. It is brilliant. Really liking it. One last thing to have a quick look at then is, I suppose he's the original owner of course, the first use of this particular mold. Brilliant. Looks really good. These new mini bots are fantastic. They just look really good. Details ace. Great figures. Really impressed with them. I don't know how I feel about the fact that I don't know how exclusive it is. This was available from Hasbro Pulse, and I imagine it will be turning up absolutely everywhere pretty soon. But in my opinion, it's a great figure. Really enjoy it. I'm going to have great fun displaying him with all the rest of the mini bots that they're going to keep releasing as well. So hope you enjoyed this. Hope it helped with your decision as well. And of course, please take care. Thanks for watching. Like and comment. And don't forget to subscribe.